Hello everyone and welcome to my reading corner. Today's Reading Rush video challenge is to show you all of the aspects of my reading corner. And afterward I have a few questions that I need to answer. So starting off with showing you around my reading corner, I of course have the chair, which I put one of these nice pillows with the arms in it behind me because honestly this is a very deep chair. Then I also have this nice pillow I got from Owlcrate that says books are uniquely portable magic, which I thought was appropriate for this area. Then I have this hoodie here just in case I'm not wearing a long sleeve shirt and I get cold. And then here, this may may raise a few eyebrows, but all these are blankets that are sitting on a footstool that goes to a rocking chair stool. My desk chair is kind of in the way, but I have very limited area to work with. I have these blankets sitting here mainly because I have no other place to put them. But they are also here so that if I ever get cold, whether I'm sitting in my desk chair or my reading chair, I can just bundle right up without even having to get up. Then I have this nice lamp, which I have actually posted a video of me assembling, which was quite a journey. But it has a switch on the floor that you press with your foot to turn it on and off, which I love because I never have to bend or search for any kind of wire or button to turn on said lamp. But this lamp has several shelves that I can keep my book sleeves, for example, or my drink of choice while I'm reading, which is normally water, but I have grown to love these diet green teas from Lipton, and that's what I've been drinking while reading recently. I also, for some reason, have a deck of cards on the shelf. And then on this very bottom, well, not on the very bottom shelf, but the bottom shelf that has stuff on it, I also have a few mugs that I will probably never use while sitting here, but I don't think I had any place to put them. But this isn't only a reading spot. I have actually filmed quite a few videos in this chair. And the other great thing about this chair is I am literally within arm's reach of books on either side. I can just pull a book off any of my shelves. I would do this shelf, but I'm afraid something would fall. Can I get a book without anything falling? That's a no. But in prayer storms. What fell? Oh, a candle. It didn't break. We're all good. We're all good. Now to answer a few questions. One of the questions was, what is your food or drink of choice while you're reading in your reading corner? I don't like to eat while I read. I have to use both hands no matter what I'm eating. So I don't like to eat and then get grease all over my fingers and then pick up my book. It's just, I don't like doing that. But like I said, I do drink water and my Lipton green tea. This is the citrus flavored green tea, which I find very helpful considering I'm supposed to be drinking a lot of vitamin C for a medical problem I have. And the next question is, are you a morning person or are you a night owl? I would like to say that I am in between. If I can actually wake up in the morning, I'm pretty much, when I wake up pretty much fully awake. If I don't wake up fully awake, it's because I've almost had too much sleep. So if I wake up in the morning, I have no problem starting my day reading pretty much all day and then probably well into the night. I would actually get a lot more reading done. But I would say I'm primarily a night owl because my days and nights are mixed up right now, and they have been for a while since my Aunt Sheila got sick. So I would say, yeah, I'm a night owl. Especially if we're going to go based off this read-a-thon, I have definitely been a night owl. All my reading so far has been done as soon as it starts getting dark out. I have not seen the video portion of this challenge because it's on YouTube and YouTube is being a butt to me right now, but I am reading the challenge in written form on their website, and at the end of that it says to tell a story, and I feel like I haven't told a story yet. Now, a lot of you may know that I didn't actually start collecting books before I got into booktube, because I used to buy adult books and I would read them as soon as I got them. So I didn't really have many, if any, books on my TBR. that has drastically changed. I have quite a few hundred on my TBR now. There were a few years in between graduating high school and becoming a working adult that I did not read at all, before a devastating event happened. My house caught on fire and I got obsessed with a book series called The Hunger Games. And it was a very dark, depressing time, and I probably got more obsessed with that book series than was necessarily called for. I mean, I was deeply obsessed with the series. And because of that, even though I feel like I need a reread of the series so that I can watch the rest of the movies because I've only seen the first one, I'm so afraid of my obsession coming back that I have like avoided the series with the plague. Like the plague. But that's not what I was getting to. Before all of that happened, I had no reading corner. I had nothing really. I had like 2 bookshelves and all of them had adult books on it. And I read in bed or on the school bus or middle of class, stuff like that. I didn't really have a designated reading spot. But the point is, that series got me addicted to reading, and it led to me getting on BookTube. And then from there, I have accumulated a large number of books, which called for built-in bookshelves, regular bookshelves that you get from Walmart, or actually I don't know, I got this one at a yard sale, so I'm not sure. It's definitely not a Walmart bookshelf because it's too well built. But the point is, this led to me getting a lot of books, a lot of bookshelves, and eventually once I started getting furniture for my room, I had seen a vast amount of BookTube videos where people have like designated places they read, and I immediately wanted to just create myself a little reading haven where no one could bother me. This was before I started reading in the bathtub and literally no one bothers me in there. I found this beautiful chair at the 127 yard sale, and it became my like reading corner chair. And then I have collected a few things here and there since then to make it more comfortable. I had to get this back pillow for one of my surgeries, and it's just migrated over here and been the most comfortable thing in the world. This rocking chair footstool, I actually wanted a different one because I wanted one to also like double as storage, but I found this like super cheap and it was like cushiony so I could sit on it as well if I wanted to, and I was like, I immediately picked it up. And my reading chair just happens to be under the only 2 vents in my room, so I was like, I need blankets now because I get cold in this corner a lot. So that led to me like buying 2 or 3 blankets like to just snuggle up in while I'm reading. And the pillow of course came from Alcrate. I couldn't control that. I didn't know it was going to be a pillowcase in there. But the last thing I was missing was a light, because I have this chandelier that doesn't really light up the room very much, and then like I said before, I am primarily a night owl, and I have been for probably about a couple years. I mean, I'm not saying I don't read during the day or the morning, I do, but most of my reading does happen at night because that's the only time I could get peace to read. When I say writing, I meant reading. It's the same for writing too though. I have to do all that at night. So I needed some kind of light fixture, and I wanted to find the perfect one because I wanted it to be functional, that would be able to provide me some like additional feature in some way. Like this one doubles as a bookshelf. I can't remember the weight limit of these shelves, but I do know it holds everything I need. It holds my drinks, my mugs, my book sleeves. It'll hold like a large stack of books. So if I have like all my TBR books sitting on this one shelf, I can take the book, top book, read it, and then put it like on the bottom shelf as like read book. And then I can just continue on. This especially helps when I'm reading manga. That way I have like just a large stack. I don't have to get up to get the next volume. And it is just the perfect lamp for me. And this chair just happens to be the perfect width to snuggle up with Kai. I can just lay back, have him on my lap, and laugh maniacally. But yes, that's how my reading corner came to be. It was actually a longer process than you would think. It took me, I know, at least a year to get all the things I wanted. And this lamp was the last thing I actually ended up getting, I think. Either the lamp or the footstool. But yeah, it's so comfortable, so relaxing. I have literally fell asleep in this chair before during one of my 24-hour read-a-thons. I mean, I only slept for a couple hours, but this chair is so comfortable I can like just sleep in it. So I think room design wise, this has been like one of the best things I've ever done. Yeah, that is my reading corner. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!